Well, the finance and credit channel is a very broad range of information, particularly for the maritime industry and providing information on the maritime industry. Our main customers are looking in regard to credit reports, are looking for in-depth analysis of risk and financial data, plus areas such as chartering and fleet information. So we're able to provide a comprehensive study, if you like, of maritime companies that allow clients of ours who are looking to extend credit in such areas as bunkering to maritime companies and assessing the risk that is comfortable for them to take. We provide that information on a very detailed basis, and that allows them to make an informed and hopefully well-judged decision in terms of the commercial relationship that they're going to enter into with such companies. Credit reports are required by companies who are going to enter into a commercial transaction, most normally in the case of our business with a maritime company. For instance, bunkering companies who provide fuel to ships sell that on a kind of short-term credit basis. So therefore they require an assessment and an in-depth analysis of the risk that they are taking in terms of the transaction they're about to enter into with that maritime company. The bunkering company, in this instance, as I'm describing, also has credit insurance from an outside credit insurer, and the credit insurer requires that the bunkering company has done sufficient due diligence in terms of the risk that they're taking, and our reports support that due diligence process. A credit report consists normally of an up-to-date evaluation of the fleet, for instance, of a maritime company, the outlook in terms of the chartering profile of that company, an in-depth analysis of their most recent financial results, and also we try to take independent references from third parties as to the conduct and the performance of that company which we are analysing. The credit reports that are produced by Lloyd's List Intelligence have been around under various brand names for many, many years. And as we have the largest database of 17,000 reports that are standing on our database and can be accessed at any time by any client. We also have a team of analysts numbering around 20 who are situated in, I think it's 6 or 7 different countries in the world, including the United States, China, which is obviously a very important and growing part of the world economy and shipping in particular. Singapore, also an important maritime hub, as well as here in London and in some other areas as well. So we have a long history in this business. It was originally a standalone business that now is part of the overall Informa offering, which includes obviously Lloyd's List and falls under the banner of the Lloyd's List Intelligence, which along with Lloyd's List, the newspaper, which is the longest established newspaper in the world, we feel gives us that brand and that trust, given the fact that we have been involved in this business for as long as anybody. The analyst will look at the published financials of the company it's analysing, if those financials are publicly available. Clearly, listed companies have to produce regularly updated financial information for the market. So in terms of gleaning information in that area, that's relatively simple. For private companies, which of course the majority of shipping companies in the world are private, that's rather more of a challenge. And I think our analysts show great ingenuity in terms of working not only with the company they're at. Remember, they're having to analyse a company for somebody else. So I think our analysts are very experienced in terms of going to that company that's being analysed, and with the very good interaction they have, are able to get good financial information from not necessarily a particularly cooperative source. They also then look at, they also then go elsewhere in terms of third-party references from other companies that we know deal with this particular company that we're analysing. So it's quite a sort of, in a way, ingenious process that they go through in terms of eliciting information from sources in a diverse way. And that, again, I think speaks well for the experience of the analyst team that we have, because this is only something which you can learn over a reasonably long period of time in terms of being able to extract that level of information. It also requires quite a lot of doggedness and patience on their part as well. Well, in the finance channel, which includes the credit reports, one of the main areas is Sea Searcher, which allows for the tracking of vessels on a 24-hour basis. So a client can go into the system at any time where it wishes to know where a particular vessel may be in terms of when it's leaving a port, when it's about to arrive at its destination, and track where that vessel lies in terms of its position in the world. We also have significant data on ports themselves, which comes through a relationship that we have with the Lloyd's agencies around the world, and also areas such as oil terminals, gas terminals. We have significant data in terms of those kind of facilities as well.